We've all been there. You start a new habit, feeling motivated, but then life happens. You miss one day, then two, and suddenly you're back to square one. Sound familiar? It can be incredibly frustrating to feel like you're constantly starting over. The first step to getting back on track is simple. Schedule your habits. Don't just say, "I'll work out tomorrow." Be specific. Instead say, "I'll work out at 7 a.m. right after breakfast." When you attach a habit to a specific time and place, it becomes part of your daily routine. It's not a question of you'll do it, but think about it. You don't try to brush your teeth every day. You just do it, because it's built into your schedule. Let's say your goal is to write every day. Instead of leaving it open-ended, schedule it in your calendar. Block off 30 minutes each morning, just like you would an important meeting. And here's the key. Treat that time as sacred. Don't let anything interfere. Close your email, silence your phone, and focus solely on the task at hand. Remember, consistency is key when it comes to building lasting habits. By scheduling your habits, you're essentially making a promise to yourself. And when you honor that promise day after day, you build momentum and self-trust. So grab your calendar right now and schedule in your habit for tomorrow. What gets scheduled gets done. Our brains are wired to look for cues in our environment. We can use this to our advantage by creating triggers that remind us to take action. If you keep forgetting your habit, create a trigger. Want to start reading again? Place a book on your pillow every morning. Want to drink more water? Keep a full water bottle on your desk. When you see the trigger, your brain will automatically associate it with the habit, making it easier to restart. Triggers work because they tap into the power of association. Over time, your brain learns to connect the trigger with the desired behavior. It becomes an automatic response. See the trigger? Perform the habit. Let's say you want to meditate more often. Instead of relying on willpower alone, create a trigger. Place a meditation cushion in a quiet corner of your home. Every time you pass by it, you'll be reminded to take a few moments for yourself. The key is to choose triggers that are visible, accessible, and relevant to your desired habit. Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple and obvious. Remember, the more you repeat the trigger habit loop, the stronger the association becomes. So, start small, be consistent, and watch as your brain automatically starts craving the habit when you encounter the trigger. Let's say you plan to work out for 30 minutes but feel exhausted. Instead of skipping entirely, just do 5 minutes. The goal is to stay consistent, even if it's just a small effort. Progress beats perfection. Small wins keep your habit alive. Even a tiny action reinforces the identity you want to build. It tells your brain, "I'm the type of person who does this." Think of your habits like a chain. Each day you stick to your habit, you add another link to that chain. Now imagine breaking that chain every time you miss a day. It becomes much harder to build momentum. But when you focus on small wins, you're essentially reinforcing that chain, link by link. You're proving to yourself that you're capable of following through, even when you don't feel like it. So the next time you feel tempted to skip your habit, ask yourself, what's the smallest possible action I can take right now? Maybe it's reading one page instead of a whole chapter, or doing 10 push-ups instead of a full workout. Remember, even small actions when done consistently can lead to remarkable results. Don't underestimate the power of small wins. They are the building blocks of lasting change. Chapter 4. Find your crew. We are social creatures, wired to seek connection and belonging. Use that to your advantage. Having someone who expects you to show up makes it harder to quit. Find a friend, join a group, or even hire a coach. When you're accountable to someone else, you're more likely to follow through. Public commitments, even small ones, can provide a surprising amount of motivation. Let's say you're trying to eat healthier. Sharing your goal with a friend or family member and asking them to check in on your progress can make a world of difference. Knowing that someone is rooting for you and holding you accountable can provide the extra push you need to stay on track. Or consider joining a group fitness class or finding a workout buddy. The shared experience of working towards a common goal can be incredibly motivating. Plus, it adds an element of fun and social connection to your routine. The key is to find people who support your goals and who will encourage you to be your best self. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you, and watch as your commitment to your habits soars. Life is unpredictable. Some days things will go wrong, that's inevitable. But we always have a choice in how we respond. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, focus on what you. Miss the gym? Do a quick workout at home, too tired to write a full page? Just write one sentence. Adapt, don't quit. When you focus on what's within your control, you empower yourself to take action, even in the face of setbacks. You shift from a mindset of helplessness to one of resourcefulness. Let's say you're trying to stick to a regular sleep schedule, but an unexpected work deadline throws you off track. Instead of giving up entirely, focus on what you can control. Can you still aim for 7 hours of sleep, even if it means adjusting your bedtime? Can you create a relaxing bedtime routine to unwind before bed? Remember, setbacks are temporary, but your response to them can have a lasting impact. Choose to focus on what you can control, and you'll develop resilience and the ability to bounce back stronger than ever. If your habit feels overwhelming, simplify it. Instead of restarting at full intensity, ease back in, lower the barrier. The easier it is to start, the more likely you'll stick with it. When you make a habit ridiculously easy, you remove all excuses for not doing it. It's no longer a question of motivation or willpower, it's simply about taking action. Let's say you're trying to establish a daily writing habit. Instead of pressuring yourself to write 1,000 words every day, start with just one sentence. That's it, just one sentence. Once you've written that sentence, you can always stop. But chances are, once you've started, you'll find yourself wanting to continue. The key is to make the initial action so easy that it's almost impossible to say no. Remember, building lasting habits is a marathon, not a sprint. Start small, be consistent, and gradually increase the intensity over time. Ever told yourself, I always fail or I'll never be consistent? That mindset is your biggest enemy. Negative self-talk can be incredibly damaging to our progress. It chips away at our self-belief and makes it harder to bounce back from setbacks. Instead of beating yourself up, practice self-compassion. Talk to yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Instead of saying, I'm so lazy, I missed my workout again. Try saying, it's okay, I had a busy day. I'll get back on track tomorrow. Your words shape your actions. Speak success into existence. When you believe in your ability to succeed, you're far more likely to put in the effort required to achieve your goals. So the next time you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, challenge those thoughts. Replace them with positive affirmations that reinforce your strength and resilience. Remember, setbacks are normal. What matters is how quickly you recover. Choose just one strategy from this video and apply it today. Comment below which one you're going to try. Building lasting habits takes time and effort, but it's absolutely achievable. By implementing these strategies, you can bounce back from setbacks stronger than ever and create positive changes in your life. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more self-development tips. Let's build better habits together.